Right. This one should be doing some grids. Um, 1 second though. Gotta remove something. Manage. One second, mates. Manage videos. What else do I need? Set up something real quick. Right. This one. Very good. That's alright. Go back to the channel. Refresh. 1 second, guys. Alright, good. Right. Ready. Oh wait, no, I gotta add my main account. Accept. Alright, good. Join. Right. So this isn't kind of like a full lobby or anything. It's a different one. And this one I'm just gonna be doing raids and stuff. Everyone's wearing the blue fit though. Alright, let me see. I'm getting my altar card figure. Just get some chests. Alright, it's here. First thing for me is give the wood on the alt so I can do these raids. Right. Good. Sick of it too, but that's crazy. Just can't play my song. Feels weird. Like, oh shit, wait. Alright, my alts here. So I'm just gonna add what's this? I don't know what freaking stuff that is. Oh, it's great. Then I'm gonna set over order. What does this look like? Right. Accept. Second. Just can't play my song. Oh shit. Alright. Now I gotta TP us to say what, Dock Street. I don't know the rates. I just kind of lean it down true right. Easy. Bro. Stop going to the damn portal. Good. Well, I've got a lot of it, so I can those. Let me see how many rates. So it's 39, 12. Like I was a bunch of rates. So like up to hero stop. Yeah, up to hero stop. With the rates. Yeah, up to the right hero stop. Up to, but first, let me just roll it through with a switch back. Cafe. Let's see what fruit can I get. Alright, easy first rate check. It's a baby fire. So maybe forget something. That's true. No, that's not box tree. Trying to remember what which docks is for the coal. Yeah, the coal island. Out to the coal over there. I think it's docks two. Check. Oh shit. You did docks two, docks one, or docks four. We'll try docks four after this. This way, do it like that. Alright, docks four. Come on. Oh, it's docks four. Alright. Interact. Right. Just said spawn, and then back to the radio. Alright, let's shoot a portal again. Ease. Alright, let's get these raids going. So I need to swap through items. Buddha, Buddha. Wait, I didn't trade Buddha? Bro, wait, hold on. I thought I traded Buddha. Wait, it's still in my inventory. I thought I traded it. Alright, 1 second. Wow, to cafe again. Buddha. Wait, accept. Alright, now we can go back. Bro, oh my days, no. I mean, well, we're still gonna have to do the pulse between this one. One, two, three, four. One, two, one, two, three. Right. Let me just do that a second. One, two, three, four, two, three. Okay, messed up. And last one. Boom. Wait, hold on. My game is sticky, though, bro. One sec. Damn, this shit like this feels better. Come on for automatic. Put like this. What else? What else? What else? Oh, reduce motion. Just want to see like that. This feels much better. Oh wait, I can just turn up it like that. This is so beautiful. All this to start with one raid. Oh shit, bro. Alright, like first I gotta eat. Alright, protect my main account. Nope, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't. Nope, 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 nope. Leave him alone, leave him alone. Okay, wait 1 second. Um, my playlist.
Distant flickering, screen of scenery. This weather's bringing it all back again. Great adventures, faces in condensation. I'm going outside and take it all in. You say too late to start, got your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start with your heart in a headlock. You know you're better than this. Wear a different pair, just something out of style. Throw a stranger an unexpected smile. With big intention, still posted at your station. Always on about the day it should have flown. You see too late to start, got your heart in a headlock. I don't believe it. You see too late to start with your heart in a headlock. You know you're better than this. I'm saying to start. You've been walking, you've been hiding, and you look after time. On a dream, like machines do. You still got it, just keeping Since I was a kid, I've been legit. If I was you, I would cut up my wrist. So tight all over her body. Oh, she just wanna roll and I don't mind it. Ever since I was a G, I've been legit. You should let her go. She wanna be double O tatted on her body. It don't matter what they say. I'm timeless. City on fire. When I'm coming home, fill up the sky. I fill up the dome. Don't play all day. It's a hell of a show, but it's gonna hurt, 'cause we did it first. Feel like skateboarding. BBC boys on the green. Feel like it's all green. Neptune drum with the beat. She hit me flipping her beat. She wanna fuck with the team. She fell in love with the queen. She fell in love with the scene. Oh yeah. Herman quiet, not a beat. Broke his heart, PTSD. All this stress, let it breathe, let it breathe. Niggas scheming, I got a priest. He got a cross, get out of line, send him to God. I shed a tear, pray for her lows, oh yeah. Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit. If I was you, I would cut on my wrist. So tight all over her body. She just wanna roll and I don't mind it. Ever since I was a G, I've been legit. You should let her go. She wanna be double O tatted on her body. It don't matter what they say. I'm timeless, 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 we timeless, oh timeless, 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 Do you You think the rules don't apply to the golden boy? Probably expensive people, huh? Don't do anything. The only people in the world that understand what you do. One day you may meet them. told my baby he danced to 3, and she looked at me, then showed a photo. Baby cried, his eyes were like mine. She told my baby he danced to 3, and she looked at me, then showed a photo. Baby cried, his eyes were like mine. She told my baby he danced to 3, and she looked at me, then showed a photo. Baby cried, his eyes were like mine.
And you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and then you're gonna win. And that's life. Life without those challenges, it's just existence. Don't just exist. Go live.
Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Get up on the floor, dancing on the low. Get up on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dancing. Get up on the floor, dancing on the low. Get up on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, let's do that song for people. Someone understand when I'm around. Shit don't feel the same when you're out of town. So come, let's watch the rain as it's falling down.
Yo, if I would watch the interview sooner, bro, we were so alike. It's unfortunate because it's like, yo, when people die, that's when we like, you know? Because your remorse kind of makes you check them out. And I just can't keep on falling.
All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity centered. Touch my neck, and I'll touch yours. You and those to 5:05. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive, in my imagination you're waiting, lying on your side, with your hands between your thighs. Stop and wait a sec. When you look at me like that, my darling, what did you expect? I'd probably still adore you with your hands around my neck, or I did last time I checked. Not shy of a spark, the knife twists at the thought that I should fall short of the mark. Frightened by the bite, though it's no harsher than the bark. The middle of adventure is such a perfect place to start. I'm going back to 5:05. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive, in my imagination you're waiting, lying on your side, with your hands between your thighs. But I crumble completely when you cry. It seems like once again you've had to greet me with goodbye. I'm always just about to go and spoil the surprise. Take my hands off of your eyes too soon. I'm going back to 5:05. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive, in my imagination you're waiting, lying on your side, with your arms between your thighs and a smile. I wanna be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. I wanna be a Ford Cortina, I will never rust. If you like your coffee hot, let me be a coffee pot. You call the shots, babe, I just wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours.
steady lotion. Hold your hair in deep devotion. At least as deep as the Pacific Ocean. I wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. 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 Wanna be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dirt. Wanna be your far cartooner, I'll never run. I just wanna be yours. I just wanna be yours. I just wanna be I saw her in the rightest way, looking like Anne Hathaway, laughing while she hit her bed and cried, and then she came up to my knees, begging, baby, would you please do the things you said you'd do to me, to me. Oh, won't you kiss me on the mouth and love me like a sailor? And when you get a taste, can you tell me what's my flavor? I don't believe in God, but I believe that you're my savior. My mom says that she's worried, but I'm covered in this favor. And when
Yo, yo, yo. Hell no. Nope. Bro, what is these playlists? Alright, one sec. I need wait, run this. Yeah. You look.
I rock like pebble, jump through your sheet, you hear this beat, coming like heavy metal. If you got a business, bro, please set it in stone like rock. I came with a brand new book. Like man, have guys all shocked, don't like Uzi, but this thing rocks. Aye, I know you wanna hear some hi-hats. Tick tack to the top. Matter of fact, play that bass, don't disgrace, let it embrace. I know you like this new taste, lit, don't let it go to waste. Yeah, could come clean like Mark. Aye, see this thing rocks. Man had a dreadful year. That's the reason why I cut off my locks. God tested me just like mocks. The case where I trap like war. Man's murking this just like storms. I don't even like my veg where you talking round me about corn. Gang. If you're mad, say it with your chest. I'm really tryna check me. I'm tryna see what you're on so I know that you're off. You might as well start, just press play. And I'm quite cold, coming like a virtual cough, cause you're on the other side of the phone. If I don't like the bass or the pitch of your tone, I'll tell the man leave me alone. Gang. I rock like pebble, jump through your sheet. You hear this beat, coming like heavy metal. If you got a business, bro, please set it in stone like rock. I came with a brand new book. Like man, have guys all shocked, don't like Uzi, but this thing rocks. Aye, I know you wanna hear some hi-hats. Tick, tick, tack to the top. Matter of fact, play that bass, don't disgrace, let it embrace. I know you like this new taste, lit, don't let it go to waste. Yeah, could come clean like Mark, aye, my dog. This thing rock like Wyler. You think you're fine, you ain't ling my friend, you ain't finger than Skylar Tyler. No, you ain't linger than her. Can't wait till I get my whip and skirt. Or I get a diamond chain like Burr. Or I get a thing that screams up her. Aye, me and bro come different. I'm like summer, he's like winter. Play like TT Flake, had to tell a man bait from all that smoke. I look, why you tryna take that toll? Had a sweet one, asked my call, and I was like, no, I don't really use that. She wanna stick to the boy like blue tack. I rock like pebble, jump from your sheet. You hear this beat, coming like heavy metal. If you got a business, bro, please set it in stone like rock. I came with a brand new book. Like man, have guys all shot, don't like Uzi, but this thing rocks. Aye, I know you wanna hear some hi-hats. Tick, tight to the top. Matter of fact, play that bass, don't disgrace, let it embrace. I know you like this new taste, lit, don't let it go to waste. Yeah, could come clean like Mark. Could come clean like Mark. Clean like Mark. Mark. Could come clean like Mark. Could come clean like Mark. Clean like Mark. Could come clean like Mark. Clean like Mark. Could come clean like Mark.
Drowned inside the lake outside the way you flow. And this I know.
I got 100 on my dash, got 200 in my trunk. Name in the grab bags, put my Bible in the trunk. Like a vodka on the top of my binocular, I'm drunk. How can I make a popular? Pop 'em when I want. See, I'm living with anxiety, ducking that sobriety. Fucking up the system, I ain't fucking with society. Justice ain't free, that's what justice ain't me. So I justify his name on the obituary. Why you wanna see a good man with a broken heart? Once upon a time, I used to go to church and talk to God. Now I'm thinking to myself, I look tips and sound like God. Now I'm drinking by myself at the intersection park. Watch you when you walk inside your house. You threw your briefcase along the couch. I plan on creeping through your fucking door and blowing out every piece of your brain till your son jumped in your arm. Cut on the engine and sped off in the rain. I'm gone.
Somebody said you bumped your head and bled the floor. Jumped into a pit of flames and burned to cold. Drowned inside the lake outside where you flow.
Tell me your tale, do you see the road? I'm out to my soul, until me the size. Whenever the smoke clear out of my face, and my picture perfect, or do I look fried? All of that green and yellow that drip from your eyes is telling. Tell your demise, I'm with to my side. To push back the ceiling and push back the feelings I had to the side. I repay them nights, and right by my side, all I see is the sea of people that round me. If they just knew what Scotty would do to jump out the stage and say I'm a child. If these are creative, it can't the most weighted. I gotta find balance and keep me a smile. Yeah, yeah. That shit wild, instead I'm a hero. I took it from zero to flame. You saying I read it for miles. The shit wasn't luck, they got me fucked up. I put you on bus and take you around. A couple of guys inside of the school, I gave them the tools to get it off the ground. They say they're the ones when they make the errors, can't look in the mirror. That shit wild. Stand on the stage, I give them the red.
I might call, yeah, I'm calling it. Nah, I think I've got a good amount of effects. Let me see. Yeah, I think you got a good amount of effects. 9K, not bad, not bad. Oh, before I hop off, let me equip back. Want to equip my race back, my favorite race. I'm gonna equip Cyber. Well, it's not entirely my. I mean, Mink is my favorite, but like, I want to use this back again. I miss it because like these kids nowadays, their builder is just palmy good. All right, I want to roll a foot and see if I get something good. I think I might get something good. I think so. I think I might get something good. All right, let me see what fruit will I get. Uh, two guys grinding. All right, going to the main area. Tomorrow I'll probably continue some more. Is this the brain what thing? This is the. Let's see how many players are wearing that skin there. Not a lot. I thought I was wearing it. Yeah, what about this guy? Oh, so there's two kids in here with that skin. I'm the only marine. Damn. I'm gonna just keep remaining consistent with these streams. And so, I mean, if I keep streaming, well, I'm gonna post videos as well, and maybe I'm gonna start getting like viewers. But for now, I know I'm not gonna expect any results. But I got zero people watching. I'm the only person. But like, yeah. All right. Let's see. What can I roll? Wait, can I even roll? How long is it gonna take me to work it out? Oh, I gotta wait 32 minutes. Yeah. Well, that's it. Wait. Hold on. I gotta do this. Gotta do this. Oh, this is gonna sound so good. Is this it?